Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 45 of Let's Play Path of Exile Celestial Winter Orb. I think it's going to be a bit of a sad episode, this one. It's mostly going to be an announcement. There will be a bit of gameplay. I will be doing one map. But I think this is just to state that I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from the game. I'm not quitting Path of Exile. It's a fantastic game. Love it. I will definitely be back in full swing for the next season with the Arcane Totem build, so just want to get that out of the way. But I'm just not feeling very motivated to play at the moment, and there's two main reasons for that. The first one is the game is very broken on console at the moment, and with the constant crashes, I mean, before this episode, between 44 and 45, I think there were 3 episodes that crashed, and I've just decided to delete them off my channel because it's a bit crazy. It's a big deal, and the reason why it's a big deal is because, one, it's constant, and two, the punishment at this level is quite high. I mean, one of my goals, what I personally find fun, is to be able to level up. And I know it's a grind, I expect it to be a grind, that's perfectly fine. But it's very, very discouraging when you get punished so severely when the game crashes and it's not your fault and you lose experience. And so that pretty much, that motivation has gone out the window. I have no interest in getting to level 93 at the moment, simply because I know I can't. Because I could lose a bunch, hours worth of grinding in a matter of minutes. So that's, for me, bugs are a big deal. And not to mention things like, Delve. I can't do what I find fun in Delve, which is the Val cities, because 90% of the time they're bugged. So technical reasons are a big deal at the moment on console. I don't know what it's like on PC, but on PS4 Pro, I can't even bear to imagine what it's like on PS4. Definitely not good. It's enough to kind of make me take a break from the game until they fix things. The second reason is, as I mentioned before, lack of motivation. I think in my first season with Mystic Melody, this is obviously, at heart, it's a grindy game. It's a looting-based game. And with Mystic Melody, there was one episode, which I think I've titled My Lucky Day, that was just phenomenal. I've never had such good luck. You end up with getting a rare item that's worth 7 Exalted, plus Exalted Orbs. I mean, it was just electric. It felt electric. It felt good. And it was just that one episode. I know then afterwards I complained about having bad luck and used it all up, but it was that one episode out of God knows how many hours of gameplay that motivated me to play on, and I can invest that in better. I can invest the profits I made in better gear. I've not had that sort of moment this season so far, and it's been quite demotivating. I find that every bit of currency I make for the last God knows how many hours of gameplay and episodes is spent to do more farming. So I'm not farming to get better equipment or new toys, so to speak. I'm farming so that I can do more farming, and then more farming after that. And that be it self-sustaining with maps, whatever. It's a bit demotivating because I've had this same gear for, again, I've lost track of how many episodes I've had this same gear. And one of the things I enjoy about games is having a goal and being able to get good gear, the example being Pandemonious. But every time I have that little lucky break, it's always going to maps. Like, if you look at my Chaos Orbs at the moment, I've got 68 out of 150 that I had in the last one, or whatever it was, but all of that has gone to self-sustain an Elder map, which I've not gotten anything from. So I am feeling a little bit demotivated. Sorry for the sort of depressed tone, but I've spent God knows how many hours in this season, and I've not had that feel-good episode. And the very few times I've had, in the Exalted Orb drops, they've pretty much gone to waste, in essence, to do more farming. So, not to mention everything's taken ages to sell, and the ups and downs of, oh look, I think I've got a rare item, 1 Chaos Orb. Oh great, this has got a pretty background, 1 Chaos Orb. Oh look, this is fantastic, I've never gotten this before, 1 Alchemy Orb. And it's that constant feeling of being disappointed in everything that I get that I think has resulted in this episode where I'm just thinking, you know what, I need a break from the game. which is a shame because I love the game. Fundamentally, the game's brilliant. But I think the technical issues being the main reason, number one reason, and the fact that I've not really had anything to look forward to. I've not had any sweetness, so to think, out of all these hours of gameplay. I think has sort of put me off a little bit, at least from this season. As great as the Legion mechanic is, because I have to say the Legion mechanic's fantastic, but again, I've not gotten anything from it other than constantly farming for shards and emblems, and yeah, I've just been a bit disappointed with my RNG. So yes, I'm feeling a little bit demotivated to play. Having said that, I am going to do one last map. It is RNG at the end of the day, and I might end up getting this amazing drop that will change. That I might get one new piece of gear, just something different to vary things up. Because at the moment, I've got the same passives, the same gear, the same everything, and it's getting a little bit disappointing. So I know there's a few bits of content that I can do. I can do sort of the breach stones, but this is the thing, I just don't feel motivated to do so because I'm like, oh great, I'm just not going to get any shit from it. Or I can do, for example, I wouldn't mind doing Uber at Siri. Even if I don't win, I want to have a go, but I can't do it because I don't have enough Exalted to get the remaining shards. So let's do one more map. I've spent all this time learning how to farm, how to change the atlas, and I've learned so much, but I'm out of sextants pretty much, or the good sextants, so I'm left with some crappy sextants on my map. But I'm gonna what am I doing? I'm gonna have one last good go. I will probably still play off stream, but yeah, those two are the two main reasons why I'm probably not going to be streaming as often, and I might be taking a break until the next season. So yeah, let's have one good go. This is going to be the last map of the stream. I might label this episode as final. Now, if the game crashes, I'm not coming back. If the game crashes, I'm not going to make another episode. I'll say it now. I will be taking a bit of a break. There we go. Let's just accept this 8 Chaos Orbs. So fingers crossed. Let's hope we get something decent. Hopefully the game doesn't crash, but yes. So yes, I think I've reached a little bit of a plateau in this season, and I know it's RNG based, and I'm sure people will say I'll keep going, it'll get better. But like I said, I've been playing for many, many hours almost every single day, and I can't recall an episode in this season where I'm like, oh, that was amazing. It was just, yeah, it doesn't compare to my first season, let's put it that way. Let's have a look. So there's mysterious barrels in this one. So I'm just thinking. Alright. Oh, are those the barrels? I'm a bit careful because, well, actually, I don't know why I'm so worried about dying. I don't have any XP worth of looting. Right. Oops, didn't want to get that. Watch this episode be the one where I end up getting the doctor card. That will certainly motivate me to keep playing, I'll tell you that much. I can use some of the profit from Pandemonious, and the rest I can use to self-sustain this. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah. Well, at least my maps are selling. Which is a bit of a problem because I might need them to self-sustain. And what are these barrels? Where are the barrels? I've actually been destroying them. Oh, these are the barrels. Ah. Ooh. I'm gonna open it. Oh, that was very close. Don't know what hit me there, but what is hitting me? What's this electric thing? Right, let's have a look at these Elski gloves. Let's get the chisel. What are these like? Attack speed. Oh, that's not bad actually. Those are quite good. Oh god, barrels. Big map. Just make sure that we get these. Make sure that we get all these barrels because they do contain decent loot. Stop giving me all these maps that I don't need. Give me my T16 map. Oh, Alpha's good actually on this map. There's quite a lot of extra mobs. Alpha's very good in fact. Oh god, I'm frozen. Wait, where's the crystal? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's the monolith? Right, let's do the crystal first. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, and that one too. Okay, that was close. Right, I'm going to teleport out. Everyone's worst nightmare. Right, let's have a look. Oh god. There's no breakers there. Right, let's have a look at this incubator. I'm going to bother looking at that bow. I'm sure there must be other things. No? Okay. Right, well, Alpha's going to be good because it means that we do we get quite a lot of extra mobs. So let's have a look. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, for God's sake.
Greetings. It's time.
Right. And the game froze.